everyone. In today's lesson, we're going to review related rates problems. Basically, these are applications of the derivative. So let's read a problem. Here we go. A 17-foot ladder is leaning against a wall and sliding down towards the floor. The top of the ladder is sliding down the wall at a rate of 6 feet per second. How fast is the base of the ladder sliding away from the wall when the base of the ladder is 15 feet from the wall? All right, that's a lot to digest. Let's try to draw a picture to analyze what we're talking about here. So we're talking about a ladder leaning against a wall. So this will be my wall, and this will be my ladder. So if it helps a little bit, draw a little ladder so you can really see which is which. And here is the ladder. Oh, make one more prong. There we go. There's my ladder. And here is my wall. Okay, this would be a right angle. So we have our ladder leaning against our wall. It tells us that we have a 17-foot ladder. So the distance of this ladder is 17. So I'm okay with labeling that. Then it says the top of the ladder is sliding down the wall at a rate of 6 feet per second. So whenever we talk about a ladder falling down with a rate, I need you to think derivative. Derivative is a slope or a rate. So this particular piece right here where it says the top of the ladder is sliding down the wall at a rate is a derivative. But what type of derivative is it? It's sliding down the wall. So this distance. So if we consider that distance like the XY axis, right? The x-axis goes horizontally and my y-axis goes vertically. So to write that the top of the ladder is sliding down the wall with this rate, we say dy dx, the derivative, dy dt, the derivative with respect to time, because it's feet per second. And since we're sliding down, we would say it's negative. So dy dt, not dy dx, sorry, dy dt, because we're talking about a rate with respect to time. And we're going down this wall. This is the y value that's changing. They want to know how fast is the base of the ladder sliding away from the wall. So this is the base of the ladder, and if this is coming down, this ladder is going out. So if this ladder is going out, would you agree we're increasing this x, right? We're making this distance bigger. So how fast is another way of saying rate as well. So how fast is the base of the ladder sliding away from the wall? That is dx dt. Oops, sorry. So dx dt, how fast is the x changing? We don't know. When the base of the ladder is 15 feet from the wall. So here's the base of the ladder. Here is 15 feet from the wall. So this distance here is 15. So you have to imagine that this ladder is sliding down, and this is at the, say it started up here and it slid down to here. They want to know at this exact moment, how fast is this base of the ladder moving out? So we know that we have a right triangle. So with all of these problems, we start with the Pythagorean theorem. So we're going to consider this distance x, as we've been saying. So this is the x distance. The vertical distance is the y, and we'll call this ladder z. So we're going to start with the Pythagorean theorem. So a squared or x squared plus b squared or y squared equals c squared or z squared. So x squared plus y squared equals z squared. Then we're going to take the derivative using implicit differentiation. We know we have to take the derivative because we're talking about rates. They want to find the rate at which something is moving. We need to find derivatives. So the derivative of x is 2x, but I'm taking the derivative with respect to time. So we have to put dx dt. The second derivative of y squared is 2y, but we're taking the derivative of y with respect to time, so we have to put next to it dy dt. And then we take the derivative of z squared, which is 2z, but we're taking a derivative of z with respect to time, so next to it we have to write dz dt. And now we can go ahead and plug in the information that we know. So 2 is given x. Well, we have x is 15. So 2 times 15 times dx dt. That's the information that we want. So I'm going to leave that as dx dt. plus 2y. The y value is unknown. Then we have, I'm going to leave a blank space for that for now. Then we have dy dt, which is -6. So we can go ahead and plug that in. And we have z, which is the length of the ladder, which is 17. And we have two unknown values here, which need to be filled in because this is the value that we want to find. So we can actually go ahead and find y. We have a Pythagorean theorem here that we can actually solve. So we have x squared, so 15 squared plus y squared equals z squared. And we can solve. 15 squared is 225. 17 squared is 289. And we subtract 225 on both sides. And we get y squared is equal to 64. And we take the square root of both sides and we get, 8. So this distance is 8, so we can go ahead and plug that in there. And then the last thing is dz dt. Now, dz dt means at what rate is the distance of the ladder changing? And that's kind of like a trick question because the distance of the ladder will never change. So that will always be 0 because the ladder is a constant distance that's never ever changing. So that will always be the case for all these ladder problems. Well, dz dt will always equal 0. Okay, so now we can solve. I'm just going to simplify. This could be 30 dx dt. This is 2 times 8 times -6. And that gives us -96. And times everything is 0. And then we just solve. So we add 96 to both sides. So we have 30 dx dt equals 96. And then divide both sides by 3. So 96 divided by 30 gives us approximately 3.2. And don't forget, feet per second. And that is my final answer. And it makes sense too, right? Because we wanted to know the distance that the bottom of the ladder was coming out. So this distance was moving and increasing, therefore my rate should be positive. All right, that's it for this one. Let's try one last problem. Okay, so same kind of concept. It says a 13-foot ladder is leaning against a wall and sliding towards the floor. The foot of the ladder is sliding away from the base of the wall at a rate of 3 feet per second. How fast is the top of the ladder sliding down the wall when the top of the ladder is 5 feet from the ground? So same picture as before. We'll make this my wall, and we'll make this my ladder. So it tells us that we have a 13-foot ladder, so I'm going to go ahead and label this with 13. And it's leaning against a wall and sliding towards the floor. So same thing, this is coming down, this is coming out. So it says the foot of the ladder is sliding away from the base of the wall at a rate, keyword there, rate of 3 feet per second. So they're talking about the base of the ladder. So this portion is moving out. So now we're talking about the x value. Remember, in an xy axis, the x is the horizontal distance. So the dx dt this time is 3. And it's a positive 3 because the base of the wall of the ladder is kicking out, therefore increasing this distance here. Positive. So they want to know how fast is the top of the ladder sliding down the wall. How fast is another keyword for rate, but they want the top of the ladder. So how fast is this ladder moving down? So that is a y rate, so dy dt. How fast is it sliding down? We don't know, but we know it should be negative because it's going down. That's what it should come out to. When the top of the ladder is 5 feet from the ground. Here's the top of the ladder. Let's assume this distance here is 5. So that's what they want to find. So just like we did in the other equation, we're going to start with our Pythagorean theorem. So we have x squared plus y squared equals z squared. Take the derivative of each piece, 2x times dx dt, we're taking the derivative with respect to time, plus 2y dy dt, and then 2z times dz dt. That's always going to be your first and second steps. And now let's plug in what we know. So we have a 2 and then an x value. It looks like we don't have that, so I'm just going to pause for a second and find it. Pythagorean theorem tells me x squared plus y squared equals z squared. So 5 squared is 25, 13 squared is 169, minus 25 on both sides, and we get x squared equals 144, and we take the square root and we get 12. So the x distance is now 12. So we've got 2x, which is 12, dx dt, which is given, which is 3, plus 2, the y value is given, which is 5. dy dt is what we want to find, so we'll leave that as dy dt. Oops. 2, the z value is the distance of the ladder. This is my z, which is 13. And dz dt, we should remember that the ladder will never change its distance, so the rate at which it changes will always be 0. That will never change. So now all we have to do is just go ahead and solve. So 2 times 12 times 3 is what I'm going to simplify first. That gives me 72, plus 10 dy dx equals 0, and then we solve. So minus 72 on both sides. So 10 times dy dx, excuse me, dy dt, I keep doing that, dy dt, sorry, that should be a t also, negative 72 over 10. So dy dt is negative 7.2 feet per second. So the rate at which the ladder is sliding down the wall here is a negative 7.2 feet per second. And that's what we had wanted in the beginning. Excellent. All right, that's it for today. If you have any questions, please let us know.